Coming up. What a view. Bit of Welsh graffiti. Still raining then. My own desert island. Can't tell if there's someone jogging towards me. Whoa, the moon is massive tonight. We are back in Scotland. Here's the update. I'm back home. This is Daydream Pixie.
Daydream Pixie.
Yeah, I changed it. I'm hoping there's a bus. I might be able to get the bus back. Just left it too late. That's right, everybody. I'm back. And I'm bad. Well, not exactly. But here goeth the return of my next adventure, the mission around Wales. The idea being, make my way around as much of the coastal areas of Wales as possible in the time allotted and try to uncover as many hidden gems as I can before I inevitably run out of time, money, etc. The prize? Going home with the knowledge that I'd explored another beautiful region of the UK in my DIY camper van, filling the next few weeks with as many side quests and mini adventures as humanly possible with my very much limited resources. Let's get straight into it. Pennard Castle was originally built as a ringwork fortification in the 12th century, then rebuilt in the late 13th century. The castle sits in a vulnerable position, very close to the sea, and the site itself was excavated in 1961, where the remains of 2 service rooms, a communal hall, and a retiring room were found. The roof was thought to be thatched, as there was no evidence of roofing material during the excavations. That's cool over there. It's currently taken care of by Pennard Golf Club. I spent the weekend in the Gower, exploring this particular area and a couple of the nearby beaches. However, I didn't film as much on this particular occasion. Another thing I did film was a small outhouse which was near Pennard Castle on the surrounding sand. It's just a little outhouse, I think. Probably just an old... I don't know what it is. It's probably some old military, like weird buildings they use as storage or like an entrance to like a basement. I particularly liked the aesthetics of it. I just love stuff that's like a bit sort of dilapidated with the graffiti. It's probably just like an old cattle shed or something. It's got a padlock on it though, so they obviously don't want you going in. Look, there's a water drainage pipe. That's just a cool colour. Secretly hoping that it was some kind of entrance point to a network of underground caverns. I'm back in Afan Forest. Funny, I don't remember this bit. Closed due to a landslip, but it might well have been here and I just forgot. It does look quite overgrown, and it was only about 5 or 6 months ago. Maybe a bit longer actually, when I was last here. But I'm just going for another little walk down this lane. Little break in the rain. I have explored some of the Gower this weekend, although I didn't really film much of it. But there is a really beautiful beach. There's like 2 or 3 really beautiful beaches, but one of them was a bit sensational. So I'm going to have to return there at some point and get some proper clips. By the blue pool. I did swim in that as well briefly. A bit cold. I've been watching lots of hiking YouTubers recently in America. I think it's Kelly Hayes Hikes. I think that's the name of her channel. Remember to link it or not, but just love the idea of walking. I think she's in a group of people and they're walking from Canada all the way down to Mexico on some trail that I don't really know anything about, but I'm now pretty interested in it. So I do like the idea of doing some coastal walks or something around the UK. But yeah, essentially I think I just like the idea of running away from life and just walking. Just go for a walk for 6 months, you know, like Bill Bryson. 2 tiers of forest trees, 2 levels of tall trees anyway. Just looks really epic. I do love it here. I've never walked up this bit before, but don't know whether to head back because there's another area that I want to try and explore, like tonight, so it depends what the weather's doing. I think this is a museum. Oh, I don't have my wallet on me. So, that's the visitor centre. Back on the road. Don't feel like doing that today. More deposits. Bit of echo. So let's catch a train. You might be waiting a while. Oh, there's a notice board down there, see if it's got anything on it in a minute. It's quite old fashioned this, isn't it? Oh, no way. BBQ Shelter. Look, you can cook dinner in here. Oh. Little chimney. Wonder, yeah, when they've gone to the effort of doing that. That's pretty cool though. I guess it keeps it away from the trees. Used to be a picnic bench there, I imagine. It's a bit sad looking now. I think I'm going to get rained on. Kind of want to look at that sign first, actually. Mid-1800s, Rhondda emerged at the forefront of the coal industry, exporting millions of tonnes of coal across the vast British Empire. A tunnel was built between, I can't pronounce those two places, and Great Western Railway in 1906. This line was taken over by them. So it was for coal transportation, this line. Over 100 years ago, 140 years ago. Oh, there was a barcode on it, but barcode. I'm sure that's all we need to know right now. It's funny, just like 3 months ago, I was thinking getting back out again on a big trip seemed like it was going to be a real mission, at least this year, just sort of financially, and lots of things that I've needed to fix on the van, mechanically as well. I mean, we've still got a couple of issues. It's got a slight misfire when it's cold and stuff like that, but largely up together at the moment. So yeah, like, I'm just excited really to get out and about again. So yeah, wonder how far this goes up the forest. It's probably all the way. I need to check actually, because I want to drive up the top of the forest tonight. So I'd always look at people doing this sort of thing and think that looks really great, but I probably just wouldn't do it. But now I've got my routine and and I'm sort of learning all these good spots as well. I think with Scotland as well, it's like the first time where I was really beginning to enjoy it and not really think too much about practical stuff, which is nice. Some trees in the middle of this wall that have like gone straight through. I wonder what this was part of. It's on both sides. It's a bit sort of turrety at the top, or maybe that's just where all the bricks have fallen off. Welcome to your tour of the dilapidated parts of the world. Oh, what a beautiful little spot. God, look at this. I kind of don't want to go down there though, because it's a bit slippy. Some people just were here fixing the entrance, the bridge. Or the stairs, I mean. And so, I started making my way back. If I had to take a guess, I would say that these marks on the floor are sort of drips from prominent stalactites. And they might be deposits that are sort of building up on the floor because some of them are getting a bit higher. I mean, it could literally just be something completely different, but I just had that thought. It could just be, you know, like a bit of mud. Either way, like science and that, in it. Just that angle there almost doesn't look like Wales, does it? It's almost a bit sort of Lion King-ish, but without the sand and the lion. The sun was just peeking out, so It's kind of lighting up that little forest. Oh look, just saw some people on the other side. Look at that. Cycle path. Wonder how you get there. Probably via the cycle path. Still raining then. I sat for a moment and decided it was probably a good time to just drive west. We are just in Tenby on the beach in the evening. But then I received a call. So, original plan was to continue along the coast and head north, but it looks as though I'm going to be going straight north, so a slight change of plans due to family situation. So there's going to be a break in this footage and I'll have to revisit. I'm not quite sure of the plans yet. I might be able to sort of do from the north of Wales afterwards and then come back down here. So we'll see. Original plan was to walk to the headland over there. It's Caldy Island. Maybe get a boat over to Caldy Island. Also want to explore the abandoned building in the corner. So this is just like a little evening wander. I don't think I'm going to go very far because it's already got a bit cold and I'm running out of time. So the tide's just going back out again. My own private beach. And so I continued along the beach, walking towards the headland, making the most of the dramatic evening light. More serene and beautiful shots this time of night now. The tide's just beginning to go out again, so the beach is sort of beginning to reappear, because this is kind of what I imagined it would be like a couple of hours ago. I might be able to do a little bit of a hike tomorrow morning, but I just have a feeling that I'm not going to have time. Yeah, I mean, it'll still be here when I get back down in a couple of weeks, so it's not the end of the world. A bit more quiet as well. So in this kind of twilight light, I always feel like the camera makes it a bit lighter than it is actually. Every time I come to this beach in particular, although any beach really, it always gets me thinking about entropy and geology and the universe, because you kind of see everything from a different perspective when you're when everything's kind of laid out. You've got these islands and the horizon and everything of the sea, which is something that kind of opens my mind a little bit. It's like a reset. I think I said this once before, but I don't know if I ever used that actually. Well, maybe it was last time I was at this beach. It's the kind of reset of what I want to do for the next kind of few years of my life, I suppose. And then certain things happen that bring things in my life more into focus in terms of the bigger picture. These bits of driftwood look really cool. Oh, it's not driftwood, it's part of this dune. It's just kind of broken off from over here. It's been battered by the wind and the sea. Someone's got a little fire going down there. Well, I've come up this far, but I'm going to lose light, so probably better turn around. It's actually a lot darker than the camera would have you believe. Not that it really matters if it gets dark, because I do have a torch on my phone, so I don't know, maybe I'll just go around a little bit more. But this is the sort of what I had in mind. I can't tell if there's someone like right down in the bottom. It looks like almost like a figure, you know, but it might just be a hole or something. Or a ghost. It's not enough light, I can't see. Could be a person. So I'm not going to go up into the headland because it gets dark. Is that a lighthouse flashing? Yeah. I jokingly said to someone the other day, I'd quite like to work in a lighthouse, because all you have to do is just sort of sit there and then like every now and then you just sort of like press the light button. So it's pretty straightforward really. But I think maybe she said that's probably not how it works anymore. But I've always liked the idea of kind of like a remote job where you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, you know, fighting the elements a little bit. Can't tell if there's someone jogging towards me. It's like in The Shining. Don't you have to look after a hotel for 6 months, middle of nowhere. Quite like the idea of doing something like that. Yeah, there's a jogger coming this way with a little light. This looks kind of spooky, doesn't it? Nighttime beach walk. Yeah, I've always liked the idea of just kind of any sort of situation where you have to be off somewhere completely different, you know, from civilization almost. Like these researchers in Antarctica, where you're kind of doing groundbreaking stuff, but also you have to sacrifice sort of, you know, that you have to leave the modern world behind, like an astronaut. But I've never really fancied that. It's got to be on this planet. Being an astronaut is just that's too much. It's too far away. Unless it's like a red dwarf or something, and it's like a big city, and you just kind of wander around. It's like being on Earth, but just in a big factory or something. That's fine, as long as I don't have to do any actual work. Do you know what I mean? Whoa, the moon is massive tonight. It's really yellow. Just watched the supermoon for a little bit, trying to get a few little shots of it. I think this might be my favourite one here. The next morning, still surprisingly busy considering, I suppose it's all the summer holidays, isn't it? Since I considering the weather. So I wasn't quite finished with the beach just before my trip up north, so I had to get a quick paddle in. Time for a paddle. I'm just about to leave my journey up north, but I just wanted to get like a quick walk in. Speedboat or something. There's lots of boats out. I wonder if they're the boats that go to Tenby Island. But then I had to leave. We are back in Scotland, only for the next hour or so. I thought we'd come back to this car park and try again in Dumfries, because I was in Carlisle. And yeah, I didn't really fancy the one that I was at over there, so it's only about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 3 countries in 48 hours. They're not really countries. Well, they are countries, aren't they, in the UK. And now back south today, fingers crossed, and then maybe rejoining Tenby at some point in the next week. So, here's the update. I'm back home. Yeah, the new plan is I've developed a new couple of issues as usual. So, got a bit of a water leak that I noticed when I went in. It was like dripping down here, and it's not condensation this time. It's coming through this little bit here. So somehow it's the last part of the bodywork that I haven't actually managed to fix yet. So, got a stuck bolt. I've just got to get this off and see what's going on, and probably just whack a load of silicone everywhere that I can see, and then that'll probably fix it, because that's usually what works. So do that. Don't know what's up with the oil consumption, but I'll have a look at the I'll just have a look at it, see if there's anything that's obvious, go from there, and then back on the road hopefully Friday. That's the new plan. Yeah, get back on the road later this week. So yeah, just gonna do a few odd jobs while I'm back, try and get a video out, because I haven't put a video out for over 2 weeks now. And now I'm going to use the only method that I know works with rusted bolts. and that's just like pure ignorance and brute force. Yeah, first of all, I've twisted my tool because it was so stuck. That's actually now not, that's actually twisted, so I don't want to break that one again as well. The chisel technique's not done anything. WD-40 didn't do anything. Let's go for the drill bits. I've got a collection of rather nice, completely useless smooth drill bits, so let's start with those and yeah, see what happens. Nothing happened. New plan. That didn't work. So now I'm just going to smash the plastic off with a chisel because we don't worry about things like that on this van. It's already falling apart, isn't it? So let's just get a crack on. Like, yeah, that's why cable ties were invented, isn't it? You just like smash it all apart and then just like tie it all back on. Right, I didn't think there was anything there, but actually there is one spot that is potentially, it sort of feels pretty dry in there, but it's probably when it's just like heavy rain. It might soak down the side of it. Oh no, don't rain now. It's actually raining now. Anyway, I'll just show you quick. This is the safety way of getting up on top of a van. One-handed on a ladder. But I've just spotted this, right? All the leaks that I've had in the last couple of years, there's probably only been a couple really, but it's like the seams, it always looks like they've done it before at some point, you know. So there's some crack up here, you see, underneath the trim. So I'm just going to chuck a load of silicone on that, and there's another bit there. And maybe there's this hole somewhere. There's a hole as well, like a screw hole, but I don't think it's used. So I'll chuck a load in there or something. So yeah, call it good. So it's either that or it's this seam. I do need a new one of those, but it's sort of minor at the moment, so if that doesn't work then I'll just have to keep sponging it off in the morning, I suppose. But I'll break this further anyway. I snapped all these things off. I didn't realise it wasn't supposed to come in two parts, but it's completely, I need a new one. So I'll probably just cable tie it, duct tape it. Yeah, be alright with it. That's my professional repair. Bit of sellotape. Well, it's just duct taping it. Oh. Just tape the two things back together. I'll just pull this like silicone and those little cracks underneath it. See what happens. That's all you can do really, isn't it? But I just remembered that this door, like I've had to slam it really hard for ages to get it to shut properly. So that's probably what's been causing the issue, isn't it? And it's got the weight of the ladder on it when you climb up. It's probably just me climbing up actually.
What's your name again?
This is Daydream Pixie.
Daydream Pixie.
Yeah, I changed it. So
this is one day.
I take it you don't want to be in it at all.
I don't mind.
Oh, really?
I like being in it.
Okay, so I'm currently at a festival that I got in for free because my friend had a free ticket. So we're just wandering around. We're doing a perimeter sweep just to see what's about. What's it called? Forward Festival. Forwards Festival in Bristol. So it's like my first festival in about 68 years. Yeah.
And your last festival was when you were 15.
Yeah, it's probably going to be my last ever festival as well, because, getting on a bit now. When I was 50. Yeah.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
October.
Oh, are you going to...
So if this is like a normal blog, I'll just be like, this is me, filming stuff behind us.
No one there is on anything. It's like people just go home in the day, they go home, have an early night, and they haven't taken anything, so they wake up the next day.
Well, like a festival?
Yeah, or like not really festivals, but like a music event or like live music.
Okay.
But it's also a bit of a party.
Oh right, okay. Well,
just like
I haven't seen it. Well, it's a bit. I suppose it's a bit like this then, isn't it? But small scale.
Definitely a lot smaller scale.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been to one, so I don't know, but not small.
I just saw something to say, so I thought I'd whip the camera out. But basically, we were just going to go and walk. I don't know if you want to be in it or not, but we were just going to go and walk to see a band, and it's just finished. So now we're not walking anywhere. And this is my first stop of my new official Wales trip in Bristol. Also, I was going to ask you what your code name is going to be. Like, do you want a code name? Maybe my code name will be Innocent Smoothie, because that's what I brought into a festival illegally.
Stolen apple.
Stolen Apple. That's good, yeah. It's like a band name.
Stolen apple. What kind of genre would that be?
I reckon it would be lo-fi.
Oh, lo-fi.
Yeah.
I think Innocence movie would definitely be like very chill lo-fi.
And so this was the final stop before I got back onto my Wales mission. I'm back in Afan Forest again, my usual stopover point. I'm getting like a circuit going really, aren't I? Just gonna drink my tea and then, yeah, I might make my way to Tenby again, like tonight or this afternoon. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with my hair at the moment. It's sort of gone a bit 90s. I tried to like cut the fringe just because it was like in my eyes yesterday, and now I've got these like weird flicky bits. I've gone a bit Pat Sharp. I probably need to go and get a haircut at some point. So maybe I'll go and get a Welsh haircut, you know, see what they can do for me. It's hailing again, which always seems to happen when I'm here for some reason. But also, is it supposed to be hailing in like August? Oh, hang on, wait, isn't it the 1st of September today, actually? Oh, that's alright then. Still pretty weird though, isn't it? It's sunny, and then rain, followed quickly by hail, and then back to sunny again. Like when I come to this place. But, yeah, I guess it's just Wales. I mean, the Atlantic Ocean, isn't it? So you just kind of get whatever rolls across the sea. But it's pretty random. People are like going for cycle rides and stuff on this now. Right, quick walk before we go back on the road to Pembrokeshire. I was reading an article, I think it was entitled something like Walking Yourself Back to Health, and I think this might be the beginning of like, yeah, this might be a new chapter in terms of the fitness and, well, certainly the health side of stuff, the way I eat, because I suppose every now and then you get a reminder of your mortality and you think, right, time for change maybe. Obviously I'm not particularly overweight or anything, but my diet could definitely do with improvement. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, and I just spent like most of the morning feeling really tired because I had a drink last night, and it's like, why did I do that? I don't think I'm going to do it again now on the whole trip. I mean, that's how I feel right now. That might change in, you know, 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, just gonna hike to the BBQ Shelter and back, and then I'll feel refreshed and ready for another drive. So let's do it. And so I return back to Tenby to continue on my mission around Wales. But for now, one more evening walk. Yeah, I was thinking about going in just now because it's really warm, even though it's like just the sun's just set. Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to rain, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do. I'm tempted to do the walk, the coast walk tomorrow, because it is kind of like quite a lot of wooded areas. So if it's like showers, I'll probably deal with that. So I'll just have to see how it goes. I'll probably stay here at least a couple of nights, I reckon. And I'll go up to the North Beach or the East Beach. So that's the evening update. I'm just sat here, it's a really nice spot here. It's like really quiet. Just chilling by the dunes. Tempted to go for a swim, but I haven't got I should have worn my swim shorts, I'm really annoyed with myself. So I'd have to go into my boxes, and there's just like loads of people around, and it just feels like I'm just going to draw loads of attention to myself, and I don't really want to do that right now. And I suppose it's getting dark, so it's probably not practically a great idea. It's pretty calm though. Like I just wanted to kind of jump in. It depends if all these evening walkers turn around, but they all seem to just be like slowly coming towards me. so probably leave it tonight. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe I could go in tomorrow, I suppose, couldn't I? I could go and find a secret beach. Oh, that's a good idea. And if it's raining, there won't be many people about. Well, that would be pretty good if it was like sunny, to be honest. I'm hoping there's a bus, like I might be able to get the bus back, because there's no way that I'll be able to walk it back, it's too far. I don't have the stamina for that at the minute. There's people walking around in the sea, but not swimming. I think the temperature's just dropped off now. I missed my chance. I suppose I could have ran back to the van, but I was just like, you know, I was on the beach by that point. Oh. No, they're not turning around. So it's properly night time now, night time walk back, and I didn't go for a swim. Just left it too late. It's very pretty up on the rock. I like the way the light reflects off of the kind of wet sand. It's really nice actually. There's like one or two people still on the beach. Yeah, 1 week ago I was here with the moon. An hour later and there was still light, and now there's nothing. But I think it's because it's so cloudy as well. And there's just no moonlight. You can see actually where the clouds are thinner, it's a bit lighter. Yeah, I think last time I forgot about these lights. Probably hit the beach as well. Sort of gives it a bit of a... It's not just the moonlight. If you enjoyed this episode, and you're enjoying the series, please do consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss out. To be continued.